Today we're going to be making a Minnie Mouse soap, and I scented it in Serendipity. It smells really good. It's a blend of cherries, apples, coconut, vanilla beans, and brown sugar. And to get my pink, I hope you can see these, I use the white pearl mica and the marvelous magenta neon from Micas and More. And for the black, I use the New Moon black mica. So to get started, I'm going to pour 2 cavities with black and 2 cavities with pink. And I'm going to let them set up. Try to get them even here. I'm going to quit about right there because we need to get our little Minnie Mouses on. So we'll let those set up, and then we'll pour our 2 with pink. I love this pink color. Them 2 colors just worked great together. Can't really see if they're even, but it's close enough. Okay, I'll spritz them with alcohol to get the air bubbles out. And I'm going to let these set for just a little bit until they're hard enough, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to put our little Minnie Mouse soaps in. Okay, our layers have set up. I've moved the mold. It may look a little crooked for now. And I took and I laid the embeds in one of them, so I kind of know where I want to put them. So I'm going to start with this one, and I'm going to pour a thin layer of clear, these little pieces out. And another thing is I never put any fragrance oil in the clear, because it's like, even if though it says no vanilla, sometimes it has a little bit of a yellow tone. So we're going to pour, maybe we'll start up here. And put that one there. I hope they get, it hardens up so fast, so it's like, if you don't get it, it's going to stay that way. Pour a little bit down in here. Yeah, that's pretty close, but not exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and spritz it. And then I'm going to do a black one. Let me check. So we're going to stir our clear, make sure we get any clumps out. We'll do the same thing. Stir it up on top. Okay. That's it. Pour a little more down in here. Oh, there's more down at the bottom. I don't know if I can move them. See a little speck of black. Spritz it. And I'm going to pour over the pink real careful. Cover it up. I'm going to have to go melt some more. I'm going to spritz it. You know, I just realized I set them in there to be an example. And so I'm going to hope they stay still and don't move. Okay, I'm going to spritz this one. I think it's a much better idea to lay them in there and just kind of push them down into your soap. Then they get more even. So with this last one, I'm going to go ahead and try that. I thought they may float away, but it looks like they're sticking in there. Okay. So I'm going to check the temperature on this. Still a little warm. Maybe I'll put my Mickeys in there and let it cool down. This way we get to kind of place them where we want them. There we go. So I'm just going to push them in there a little bit. Be real careful. I should have spritzed them. And spritz the top. And we will get the clumps out. We'll finish pouring over these. Okay, so now you can see the bottom one. You can. I'm going to pour really careful because they're just laying in there and pushed down a little bit. I don't want them to float around. Okay, I'm going to spritz it. It's ready to go over. Another little one. There we go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and let these set up and come back and unmold them. We just finished up our Minnie Mouse that was the black and pink, and I had poured a base on the bottom of those soaps. So we're going to go ahead and do a little different design. I'm going to use just embeds and not pour a solid color on the bottom. I'm going to try to go with pastel colors. So this is the mold and how I make the embeds. So we're going to go ahead and take them out. Then maybe use a yellow and a light green and maybe a light purple or blue. I got this mold on Amazon. And we're going to try and just layer, not really layer, but just put in different colors into the mold. And I'll take these out and then I'll pour the next ones and let them harden up, and then I'll do the other ones so you don't have to sit and watch it all. Wait for it all to get hard. I love this mold. I'm going to do another one with maybe rainbow colors. And this one I went ahead and scented in Pearberry. This mold has 3 different sizes. It's really easy to work with. Missed one. Okay, so I'm going to put these aside. Then we're going to do our yellow ones. And there's no coloring inside, so I'm going to go ahead and just reuse it. And with my soap, I kind of just over pour them, and then when they're done, I just take like a sharp knife or a scraper and scrape the excess off so they're all flat. Go ahead and start. They kind of go down a little bit, so I just over pour it so they're all nice and flat, and I'm done. That went a glop. You can see that one didn't get full. Or that one. I'll go ahead and spritz it. Finish with this side. ears up in there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna spritz this again. And like I said, as soon as this hardens up, I just take, I have like a small putty knife, and it'll just peel it all off. And then I'll finish up doing the different colors, and we will be back to do the soap. Okay, we've got all our Handmades done with the Mickey and Minnie. We did yellow, pink, blue, and purple. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move them off to the side. And put them where I can get to them. And then we're going to get our mold. So we're going to try to do 3 layers. I'm going to go ahead and start with this bottom one and cover it. It's probably going to get hard. I probably should have just laid them in there first. We'll do that next time. It's going to harden up on me. I better hurry. The yellow are bigger. There's 3 sizes. Okay, so pink. Purple. Okay, so let's spritz that down. I feel like it's on level. We're going to do this one. Spritz all my Handmades. Some slippery. Let me spritz that one. I'm gonna do 2 to start out with because I'm not sure how many of the large Mickey heads there are. The mold had mostly all the little ones. So we're gonna finish them 2. And then we'll go ahead and see if we can make more than 2 cavities. So I'm gonna spritz some. It's bubbly. And we're going to pour it just to cover the top. Again, I put all my fragrance oil in the embeds and try to keep it away from the base here, just so it don't get any tinted yellow or any coloring in it. Okay. So now I'm going to try find the larger ones. Spritz them all down again. Pink. Yellow. Okay. I'll spritz it down. Let me see if my melt and pour has gotten too cold. I think it's okay. So I'm going to pour one more layer. Cover the top Mickeys. Okay, I think they're all covered. Spray out the bubbles. I'm going to let it set just a little bit because we're going to go ahead and put small. And we don't want them to sink in along the side. So we'll go back to working on this one. I think we're going to have only enough large ones to make 2 bars. Make sure I have them all covered, and I do. And spritz the bubbles out. Now I'm going to let it set for just a little bit, and then we're going to come back in and finish the final top layer. Okay, we're going to spritz these, and then I'm going to pour thin layer. It's a little bit warm. Let me check the temp. 148. Let's just let it cool down a teeny bit. I wanted to go with real pastel, but some of these got a little darker. So let's see if this is going to be too hot. Okay, let's spritz our embeds. I'm just sinking in. Be careful with the next one. Mickey's a little bigger. Should have let the soap cool off just a little bit. The next one should be easier. There we go. Spritz them. Just going to pour a thin layer to hold them. I don't want them to melt in case this is too hot. Shouldn't be, but still is a little bit. So I'm going to go on and do this one. That's not gonna go. Put a blue one. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and spritz it. I'm gonna let it just set a little bit, so I make sure they're nice and hard so they don't float around when I pour the final layer on. I think these are pretty much set up. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray them both. I always worry it's too hot. Just want to get enough to cover them up. There we go. What's this one? In there. Okay, we're going to let them set up and then we'll be back to unmold both of them. We did the Serendipity and the pink and black, and these were done in the Pearberry. I've taken and unmolded our Mickey and Minnie soap. These were the first two with the Serendipity, and this was the last one with the Pearberry. Here's the back and the sides and the front. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.